It's 6:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Ausgrid crews have worked through the night to replace a power pole after it burst into flames at Belmont South, causing traffic chaos. The fire forced the Pacific Highway to be blocked in both directions at about 7 p.m, meaning drivers had to travel all the way around the lake via Toronto. One northbound lane is still closed. Police have raided a Toronto home, allegedly uncovering drugs and firearms. Officers from the Police Transport Command went to a home on Bumbara Street at about midday yesterday. Sergeant Dave Rose says they found a quantity of methamphetamine, 2 replica pistols, an air rifle and ammunition.
A 32-year-old man was arrested and charged with 10 offences, including being armed with intent to commit indictable offence, possessing an unauthorised firearm, possessing an unauthorised pistol, supplying prohibited drug and possessing ammunition without holding a licence, permit or authority. The man was refused bail. He's expected to appear at Toronto local court later today.
The Williamtown RAF-based chemical contamination will be firmly in the spotlight in Canberra today when a Senate inquiry begins. Residents are hoping to get some answers on not only how and why the leak occurred, but how it's going to be cleaned up. Meanwhile, a blood sample from a former firefighter who worked at the base has shown he has alarming levels of the toxic chemical in his system, more than 15 times the Australian average. Ford is investigating what caused its latest model of SUV to burst into flames while being taken for a test drive at Dudley. The Telegraph reports their motoring writer was behind the wheel of the new Everest on Redhead Road on Tuesday when the engine shut down and caught fire. It took fire crews more than 20 minutes to douse the flames because some of the material wouldn't extinguish. A program looking to intrigue children in the sciences is being launched at Stockton today. Lewis Hamilton's Formula One car and a range of activities away RDA Hunter's STEM Engagement Day will tickle the fancy of future scientists among St Peter's primary school students. ME Program Director Scott Sleep says the children can build, test and race carbon dioxide-powered paper cars at the Mini ME event.
Students create a miniature Formula One car and they actually do some testing. So they test to see it in regards to aerodynamics, friction. We have a wind tunnel, and the students actually get involved in working in teams to solve real problems.
Art workshops and parties are just some of the ways Maitland Council is celebrating the International Day of People with a Disability. Held every day on December 3, this year's free events focus on inclusion and will see the local council partner with a broad range of service providers to cater for people with and without a disability. Community Planning Coordinator Mary Darlow says the city will celebrate the contributions of its disabled people with a party at Walker Waterworks from 10 a.m.
This event is open to everybody. It's not exclusive to people with disabilities. And there's also a bus running should people need transport out to this event. So if you do need transport, can you contact Jessica Forbes on 49349 881.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club.
Newcastle Jets coach Scott Miller is hopeful fans will rally around his side as they head into their match against Sydney FC this Friday. Die-hard supporters of the Jets, the squadron, have announced they will not make the trip to Sydney for the game in protest of the banning of nearly 200 A-League fans by Football Federation Australia. Miller says he hopes fans and the FFA will come to an agreement that benefits the league.
The fact is that when an outcome happens and eventuate, it will benefit football. So that's what we need to get to at this point. Our fans have been outstanding to date, an average of 10,000, and we encourage them to continue supporting us.
Newcastle cricketer Sam Bates believes spin will be a huge factor when the Women's Big Bash League competition launches this weekend. Bates will play alongside Maitland star Maisie Gibson as part of the Sydney Thunder in their season opener against the Sydney Stars at Penrith on Sunday. The 23-year-old believes the league will be a perfect way to showcase how far women's cricket has come. And the Hunter Hurricanes will face a 4-game road trip to kick off their National Water Polo League campaign, facing the Adelaide Jets today and tomorrow and the Victorian Seals on Saturday and Sunday. That's sport. I'm Emily Crowe.
To a new RFM News Time 26 to 7.